Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to have you here. This is going to be a pick-a-pile reading, and today we are going to see what it is that you need to focus during this time of quarantine, or I wanted to say confinement for some reason. Yeah, anyway, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So right now, a lot of businesses are being disrupted. A lot of things cannot run. So why not we do a reading on what it is that you should be doing, taking the time, making the best of the situation right now, for your self-growth, maybe to do your shadow work. Hopefully, I hope that this reading will help you grow or evolve in a way. Okay, I have not seen any of the readings yet, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, what's going to appear in the cards. So before we go into the pick-a-pile, let me just explain to you how this reading is going to work. Okay, so for every pile, I'm going to see what it is that you really need to do during this time, and why is it important to you. Okay, then we will go into the advice on how you should go about the situation, or how just to see anything that it's just some advice, to help you around your situation, on what it is that you need to pick up, what it is that you need to focus on during this time. Okay, and then after that, I've also put some oracle cards for you. For this reading, I'm actually pulling one or energy oracle cards for you, okay, for every reading. This is very new to me, so I will have to refer the book just so that I do not miss anything, right? And I've also pulled this is not an oracle card, but this is more of an affirmators deck. So this card will actually help you to reaffirm the reading, or to reaffirm anything that it is that you need to focus on. Okay, as we go into the reading, you will realize what is the affirmation being to say that, okay, I know now I have to do this, so I reaffirm, so I confirm to my own soul that I am going to do this and this and this. Okay, and then after that, I've also pulled this flower petals. This is just like a very mild advice for you, but it's a very subtle kind of advice. It's more of something for you to see the silver lining and see the good in every situation, no matter how bad the situation is. Okay, so I hope that those three will tie everything in the reading that you've picked, or you can just treat it as an additional guidance for you. Okay, so now let's go into picking the piles. So I have prepared 3 piles here for you. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Okay, so try to feel which deck is calling out to you, and if you have problems picking from the deck, I have prepared 3 crystals here for you. So the first pile here, okay, this is a smoky quartz. Okay, this is an amethyst. Okay, and this is a golden rutilated quartz. Okay, all right, let me put that back into focus. Okay, so you can pause this video right here if you need to. Make sure you take the time to meditate, to calm your mind, and try to feel which deck or which crystal is calling out to you. And whenever you are ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. This is going to be your reading. So this is actually the Line Strider Tarot. I'm going to put this smoky quartz here. Okay, so this is the oracle cards and the affirmator card and the guidance cards. Okay, I'm going to put this right here first. So we're going to see what it is that you need to focus on during this time. 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands. That's great. This is good. This is really good. And Ace of Pentacles, nice. Wow, this is really good. Okay, so why is it that you have to place importance into this? This is my hair, so sorry. And the Tower. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Seems like you need to rebuild some sort of relationship, right? Okay, all right. So this is the advice. High Priestess, Three of Swords, and Page of Wands. Okay. Okay, let me make sure they're all in the screen. Okay. Let me push this aside a bit. This reading just shows me that there is some sort of there is a relationship or you with someone else that I wouldn't say rekindle, but it's more, but because of what happened, and from here I can see with the Eight of Cups and the Tower that someone walked away or someone's not putting any more effort into it. Okay, so this can go in two ways, quite frankly. First of all, this can be about a relationship between you and someone, okay, or this can be just you know, sometimes it's not about breakup, but it's more about letting go of an issue that you both have, you know, and try to strengthen the relationship. Okay. This reading does show me that you and someone else are in some sort of heartache, heart pain. Okay, because here I can totally see there's two persons here being separated by this Three of Swords here. I do see someone walking away. Someone walked away, and that totally shook the foundations of the relationship. Okay, the thing is, it's like everything is up in the air. It was like there was nothing said, nothing was it's just like, you know, just say words but you don't do it, you know, that kind of stuff. So what it is that you should focus on? If you need to talk to someone, that is what if you have someone that you had a, I wouldn't say falling out, but I really think it is because of the Eight of Cups. But if there is someone that you walked away from, or someone walked away from you, somehow you just have to reconnect with this person. Okay, why do I say reconnect? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a new seed. It is a new connection. Okay, and because I'm very sure this is another person and not a new person. Okay, it can be that person that you're thinking about, but it is a new connection. Why? Because someone walked away. There was some sort of a break between you and this person. Okay, the thing is, I don't feel that this was, I feel that you and this person did not start anything. There was nothing concrete, nothing substantial within the relationship. So to me, it's more like maybe you and this person, you have this connection, but it somehow didn't fly. It just somehow did not, there was nothing concrete. It's not boyfriend, girlfriend, it's not girlfriend, girlfriend, not boyfriend, boyfriend, not husband and wife, but there was some sort of connection. There was some sort of feeling, right? So when you or this person walked away, it brought a lot of pain, you know. It brought a lot of pain for the both of you. So if this is your reading about you and someone who it's not falling out, it's just walking away, then you should consider reconnecting with this person. And with the Eight of Wands, is about text messages because it is the fastest form of communication, right? Well, everyone's in lockdown. A lot of us are in lockdown. My country is in partial lockdown, so that is the only way that you can reconnect with this person. Okay, and the Two of Cups here is that there's a very cutesy, it's a very cute and I wanted to say platonic somehow. So if this is you and a friend whom, you know, a friend who had a falling out, who just, someone chose to walk away, maybe it's time you reconnect with this person. Well, this is what you have to do during this time anyway, so do consider it, okay? I'm just thinking if I should actually clarify some cards. Yeah, I think we still have time. Okay, I'm going to clarify some of the cards, especially the Two of Wands here. I was wondering why it is, why it's there. So, Universe, can you please help me clarify some cards, please? Thank you so much. I really wanted to see the connection between Two of Cups and Eight of Wands too. So, Universe, can we do that first? Or which one do you think? Okay, Two of Cups and Eight of Wands. Universe, please show me the connection between these two. One more card for the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's just okay. It's just okay. Six of Cups. In this case, Six of Cups is just saying, don't worry about what's gonna happen. Okay, don't worry about what if this person doesn't want to talk to me. What if this? There's going to be a reconnection. That's what it's saying, because the Magician here is, the Magician to me is that it's always a card about, so long as you do it, it's going to go your way. That is my Magician card. Okay. And if you want a reconnection with this person, then end of the day, it's all about whether or not you do it. Okay, the result will be there. Okay, Magician, you have to set your mind saying, okay, this person will talk to me and we will be friends again, we will be together again, or we will be somehow in connection again. Okay, I don't really see this. I mean, this is a general reading, so of course it can be a love situation, but it can also be about maybe if you have estranged family members, or it can just be maybe an old friend, an old friendship. Okay, so Universe, tell me more about the Two of Wands, please. Where's the Two of Wands? Show me the Two of Wands, please. It's okay. You may have been thinking about this. Sorry about that. My camera stopped on me. I don't know why. So you may have been thinking whether or not you should reach out to this person for quite some time. Okay, the Death card on the Two of Wands is saying you have to stop this. Okay, you have to stop this, and not think too much into what's gonna happen. How's the person going to react? Okay, let me clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Give me more information on this. Yes, you have to stop thinking too much into it. That's why I say Eight of Cups. Okay, the idea about Eight of Cups is readers always say walking away from something. Yes, it's correct. It is correct. You have think of it this way. Eight of Cups, in the usual Rider-Waite, we have Eight of Cups in the card. The cup is the emotion and the effort, okay, especially the feeling that you put into a situation, okay, and you finally having, despite the effort, you've tried so many times, you try to put effort into it, you have to let go. And that's why that card is saying you, that's why that card signifies walking away from something. Okay, especially when you've tried and again to save the situation, to make something out of it, but it didn't work. Somehow it just doesn't work. That's when, you know, sometimes the card signifies giving up. Sometimes it just signifies, you know, just don't put too much energy into that feeling. Okay, in this reading here, Eight of Cups here is saying, you know, whatever it is that you're thinking about, you know, that you're thinking about the worst of the situation, you're thinking about how the person is going to react, you know, that is the emotion that you have put into this situation. It's time to let that go. Okay, because you very likely have been thinking about whether or not to talk to this person or reconnect with this person, you know, and the more you put the energy into it, maybe maybe I have to, maybe I don't. You know, that is a form of energy you put into that situation. You are giving yourself that frustration, anxiety, the doubt. Yeah, part of you wants to reconnect, but the other part of you is you know, thinking, no, what if this person rejects me? I cannot take it. Okay, let it go. Okay, that's why the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is a type of closure. Okay, when you have that clarity meaning, say in this situation, say, okay, I'm going to reach out to this person, I don't care what's going to happen. That is where your Ace of Swords is, the clarity, the clarity in this card here. Okay, then only then you finally get your rest. Don't think too much into the result. Okay, just try and do what it is that you need to do in this situation. Okay, then either way you still get your closure. Okay, if that person talks to you, yay, great, awesome. If that person doesn't and they choose to not talk to you, then let it go. Then you still have your closure, in a sense that even though it does not even though it did not go your way, but at the very least you have your closure. Okay? Okay, so clarify the Tower, please. Universe, can you please clarify the Tower? Why is the Tower here? Universe, why is the Tower here? One more? I'm pretty sure I know what it is already. Okay, this one to me, the Tower, why is this important? Okay, it's like this. If you think that the person will not talk to you, the Tower will show the opposite of what's gonna happen. Okay, it's totally not what you expect. Tower always signifies it's something that you will not expect at all. Okay, but what I do get from this is that there is going to be some sort of hidden thing. Okay, Seven of Swords. There's going to be something hidden that's going to be shown to you. Okay, it's like this. I give you a scenario. Okay, maybe the person chose to not talk to you, and so when you reach out to them, and then finally said, you know, I used to have a crush on you 3 years back then. You know, that kind of scenario. Okay, it can be that kind of scenario, right? Just try to catch the energy and not too much of into the scenario. Okay. So why is the Nine of Wands here? It might be a very difficult situation for you. You know, it's just, you just feel very uneasy. Okay, but you can still get this friendship, get this relationship back if you want to. Okay, you have Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, you have Two of Cups. It must have been a very difficult situation for you to try to reach out to this person, and it's okay. You know, I'm not saying that after this reading you have to do it. You know, give yourself some time. If you really want to reconnect with this person, then maybe you should consider doing it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So tell me more about this advice here. High Priestess, Three of Swords, and Page of Wands. Can you clarify the Page of Wands? Page of Wands here and the Chariot is definitely saying that so long as what your heart and your head wants is aligned, just follow the plan. Follow the plan, what it is that you have with the Chariot. Okay, and do it. In other words, this reading is very obvious in saying that you should reach out to this person. So now it's about setting your mindset. Okay, making sure you have the right mindset when you go for this. Okay? Okay, what about the Three of Swords here? So don't be scared. It may trigger some of your old wounds and old fears, okay? But so long as you do a lot of shadow work, a lot of spiritual work, wait, hang on. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Okay, so okay, Knight of Pentacles to me is saying, okay, take your time. You don't have to rush if you don't want to. Okay, of course you don't want to rush, right? But like I said, you have to make sure that your mindset is the right one. Meaning to say that, okay, so long as you want to talk to this person, but at the same time you're so scared that this person will reject you or scold you or whatever, right? But you have to set it in the mindset saying that, okay, I am doing this because I need to mend my mistakes if there are any. I want to know why this person chose to walk away from me. Okay, I have to ground myself. I have to prepare myself for if this person decides to scream at me or to shout at me, to scream at me, to cry in front of me, whatever. Okay, but in other words, you need to, of course, the end result is you want to reconnect with this person, but you also have to prepare for yourself the possibility that maybe after you try this, you will never see this person again. But at the very least, you try. Okay? Okay, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now we move on to these cards here. So I really hope that these cards will help you in this situation. Otherwise, you can just treat it as an additional guidance. Okay? So now we have hostilities. Okay? I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay, I wouldn't call myself as a teacher of love, but yes, open yourself up to universe, and ask for guidance and help. Okay, not just in the form of YouTube video readings like this, but if you ask for guidance, be humble. Okay, don't be surprised that suddenly you get lots of ideas, suddenly people start talking to you about how to reconnect with this person. Okay, thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear. Okay, so this is the fear in this affirmators card is this one. Okay, so try to what's the word? I want to say embrace fear, but that's not the word. That's another word. Okay, so work through the fears. Okay, I know it's scary, it's a big risk. Okay, let's go into this one. So let me check for you. Hostilities. All right. Defenses up. Aggressive energy. This card shows a man raising. I'll just skip to the point. Okay. Okay, fine. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes up right, it reveals a situation where hostilities toward you are about to be or have already been engaged. So this is about you and someone else who had a falling out, isn't it? The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out-and-out slander going on. Oh, so this is what it's about. Okay, this is different from the deceit card. Okay, because of another deceit card, because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time. But whether this is new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. So this is the regain control of what is the card is trying to say. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. Okay, because you allow them. So the universe reads your vibration. The more fear you have, the more the universe throws all the things that makes you fearful. The thing that fears you, the universe will throw it more to you, because you attract what you are. Okay, it may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. Okay, so okay, in the tarot, it's very evident that this is about reconnecting with someone, but for some of you this is about standing up for yourself. So actually, when you think about it, there is a subtle indication that the person will be hostile with you. So like I said, please make sure that you have the right mindset when you face this person, when you try to connect with this person again. Okay, and for some of you, this is what the Tower is about. Okay, where was it? In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out and out slander going on. So when you, perhaps this maybe it can be, okay, I'm just giving you a scenario. Maybe you need to connect with someone in your workplace, you know, your colleagues. I know it's a lockdown, I know it's MCO, but some of you are still working from home, right? So maybe when you start to reconnect, no, when you connect with another worker, another colleague in your workplace, only then you realize, oh, this person has been saying bad things about me. In that, so what you're going to do about it? Quite frankly, it's not in this reading. Okay, the point of this reading is saying that number one, especially for those of you who have a falling out, who walked away from a person, or that person walked away from you, trying to reconnect with it. Otherwise, this is just be prepared for some sort of hostility. Okay, this, I don't really see this as a work situation. Okay, the only indication of a work situation is the Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles in itself is just saying collaborating and teaming up with a person. You know, even in relationships, you can team up with your person, your significant other. Okay. I'm just trying to see what else is there in case I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so now we move on to this one. Forget me not. Always remain true to your intentions. Exactly. Always remain true to your intentions. Okay, so if your intention is to try to mend things with this person, and if it doesn't work, it's okay. At the very least, you have tried. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I feel that universe and spirit saying, okay, that's it, no more. Okay, so I'm going to stop this reading right here. I hope you got something out from this. I hope this has given you insight. Please take care of yourself, please stay at home, please be safe, and sending you my love, and I will see you next video. Bye. Hello pal number 2, this is going to be your reading. So let me put this amethyst aside here. This is the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot. I'm going to put these cards here. We will open this in the last before we end the video. Okay, so what is it that you need to focus on during this time, during this quarantine time, this lockdown time? Okay, the Star, Hermit, and High Priestess. Okay, this is directly about you having to take some time for yourself, to rejuvenate, to study more, to learn more about yourself, and maybe perhaps it's about some sort of healing. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Let's move into the why. Okay, so 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely in line with the lockdown and quarantine. And there's not a lot you can do, but a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of healing, a lot of searching within about yourself. You have to do a lot of, for some of you, this is definitely about spiritual work. Okay, and you need to study up a lot about you know, anything that's related to what it is that you're interested in when it comes to metaphysics, when it comes to spirituality. Okay, This one is very direct. Okay, so why do you have to focus on this? Because I think some of you have been putting it in the back burner for some time. It's time for you to really dive into it. Okay, Eight of Pentacles here is saying that it's some form of an upgrade for yourself. Okay, be it for your growth, be it for your spirituality growth. Okay. Okay, let me open the last one first. Okay, this is your advice. Empress, Temperance, and Queen of Cups. Okay, it may be that you have been very stoic and very because we have the Queen of Swords here, it could be that you've been very the difference between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups here, this one is very in tune with their emotions and feelings, and this one is like the total opposite, where everything, it has to be logical, everything has to be with reasons, you know. Sometimes it does have a bit of tinge of an ego, okay, because when you do not listen to your intuition, when you make decisions based on what you've learned throughout the years, based on people's opinion, okay, you follow societal norms, okay, but it's not what you really want, okay, which is why the star is here. The star is about being true to yourself, being vulnerable to who you really are, being honest with yourself, okay. So perhaps you have been fighting your true self for the longest time. I will tell you this, a lot of you who pick this, I will not be surprised if you are a light worker, or if you work along the lines of spirituality or metaphysics or religion, okay. So it is time for you to really connect with yourself. This is what this reading is saying, okay. Take care of yourself. And how do you do that? You have to take care of yourself. You have to find that balance within your life. Temperance is about, you know, it's a kind of a give and take in terms of you and your own soul. Okay, what is it that your soul needs right now? You have to make sure you nurture it, okay? Nurture it and take care of it, okay? This is what the Empress is saying, and this is what the star is trying to say. Because all this while you have been working so hard, but only to please other people, only to show people that, you know, I am the Eight of Pentacles. I am good at what I do, even though I hate it. I hate it so much, but I'm just doing so that because it is somehow a benchmark of what successful means, okay. This reading is very clear. It's more about there's some sort of a rigid energy here where universe wants you to kind of go with the flow of your soul in terms of doing what it is that you really want, okay. And a lot of you are doing a lot of study, religious study, you know, along the lines of spirituality, trying to find who you really are, okay. I'm going to see what else I can see from here. So what it is that you should focus on, okay. So what is it that you need to focus on? What else can you show me here, universe? The Star, Hermit, and High Priestess. Is there anything else you can show me here, universe, please? Okay. Universe, can you please show me? What else can you show me from here? Oops. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I don't take flippers. I don't take jumpers. Okay. So what else can you show me? What is it that pile number 2 needs to focus here? Star, Hermit, and High Priestess. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Queen of Wands. the Moon, 8 of Swords. Okay, so this one is Queen of Wands. The star clarified the Queen of Wands. It's just more about making sure. It's one, you know, sometimes it's like this. It's like, I want to do this, but at the same time, I'm so scared of being judged by other people. What if they think I'm crazy? What if they think I'm cuckoo? Okay, the Queen of Wands is saying, no, I will do whatever I want. No one is going to tell me otherwise. Simply because I want it. It is what I really, really want. Okay? And with the Hermit here, so like I said, there is something within yourself that you're still unclear with the Moon card here. The Hermit itself already indicates that you're unsure about something, and that's why you need to take the time out. You need to isolate yourself from all the surroundings, you know, and what better way than during this quarantine time when you have nothing to clutter your mind, right? So there is something within yourself that you're still unclear, you're still unsure. Maybe you know what you want, but you don't know how to get it. Okay? And take this time, okay, to find out what it is that you want, how to get it, what can you obtain from it. Okay? But this reading is definitely somewhere along the line of being true to yourself. Okay? So, High Priestess with the 8 of Swords is a very interesting combination, because High Priestess is actually a very, very confident person. Why? Because High Priestess is someone who is very knowledgeable. Okay, so perhaps maybe you are unsure of yourself. Okay, wait, hang on. Sorry about that. My son came in to ask me if I wanted to watch a YouTube video with him. Okay, and he said he's gonna wait for me. So okay, so perhaps you feel very, you know, you feel small and you feel not confident about yourself, which is why the High Priestess is saying take this time to find the right resources, to find the right materials to gain knowledge, to read up. You see, she herself is reading. This is actually, not sure what it is, but it should be the Torah. Okay, so High Priestess is a very, very knowledgeable person. Okay, and they are the kind that will be very quiet with all the knowledge they have. You know, they are the kind that you would not want to mess with. You know, you think they are quiet. They're quiet because they don't know. No, they are quiet because they know. Okay, they know, but they're just testing you. Okay, they are High Priestess of person is like that. Okay. So what else? Let me see. Quite frankly, I've read out everything already, but you know, I clarified for pile number 1, so I should do it for you too. The thing is, I don't know what to clarify. Alright, so universe, do you have anything else that you want pile 2 to know then? Universe, is there anything else? Give me one card first. Anything else that you want pile number 2 to know? What it is they need to do? Justice. Okay, why? I heard be true to yourself for some reason. Okay, again, be true to yourself. Be fair to yourself. Okay. Clarify the Justice. Be fair to yourself, and don't worry about this is the Magician card, okay? And it's beautiful that you have major arcanas, because you have to cultivate the magician inside you. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Magician is someone who has everything. Okay, this Magician card alone says that you already have the right resources. So take them all out and use them, put them to good use, put them in full use, okay? So end of the day, it's all about whether you want to do it or not. Okay? If you think that you're no good enough. No, it's not. You are good, but you have to tap into that potential. You have to see that you are meant to do this. Now, this reading is already saying that what is it that you need to do during this time? Okay, and what better way than to be quarantined where you don't have so much noise from outside to clutter your mind and give you all their advice. Okay, maybe some of them are good, but end of the day, it's up to you to filter all the advice that you hear from other people and to know what is good for you. Okay? Okay, so let me go to these cards. So I hope that these cards will will help you in this situation. Otherwise, you can treat it as an additional guidance, okay? So here we have 5th chakra, Archangel Michael. Archangel Gabriel. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I cannot read upside down. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so it's reverse. So hang on. Okay. Self-expression and speaking your truth. There you go. Okay, so let's read the reversed. This card reversed often indicates significant blocks in the throat center. Something in your history may have caused you to shut down, but it's important now to break through that unhealthy pattern. Or you may currently be in a situation where the free sharing of your ideas, opinions, or feelings is being thwarted. In addition to the fear of self-expression, this card reversed could indicate physical throat problems, as all the chakra cards reversed may signal difficulties in that area of the body. The physical trouble may be connected to the blocked energy in that chakra. So it's all the more important to work on clearing the energy in the center involved. So if you have a sore throat, if you have any pain in your throat, in your neck, please check it out. Please please seek medical advice for that. Okay. So to clear the throat chakra, call upon Gabriel and meditate on his power blasting through any blocks. See your throat center spinning in a beautiful blue light. Okay, you can do this as well. You can, as you meditate, you can meditate on your throat chakra. You just clear your mind and visualize the blue, because throat chakra is represented by the color blue. So you just imagine that there's a ball of blue and a blue ball of energy at your throat. Okay, growing bigger and bigger. Okay, muster up the courage to speak your truth to yourself and to those around you. Okay, so be fair to yourself. All right, it's time to let go of any old fear of confrontation and stand up for yourself from now on. Okay, so this is what it's all about, isn't it? This is why this card is here, because somehow there is a need for you. Okay, if that's the case, okay, so you need to learn to be so like I said, you need to learn to be truthful to yourself. Okay, because you need to stand up to something, you need to stand up to someone, so that you can get this 8 of Pentacles, you can get this upgrade. Okay, and that is why you need to be the Queen of Swords here. You need to master the art of communication. The Queen of Swords is someone who knows how to speak her way through any kind of situations, okay? But the Queen of Swords is someone who just says what they want to say. Okay, so this is what the reverse card was trying to say. Okay, so again, try to master up your so be true to yourself. Okay, so what was the word I was trying to say? I can't remember. Okay, and then this one, for that situation, the Empress is also saying that you need to see yourself as the Empress. Be fair to yourself, so that they will treat you like the empress that you are. Okay? Okay, I hope you understand that. Okay, so difficult. All right. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Okay, so remember to go to do prayer and meditation. Okay, work on your throat chakra. I create a ripple effect of peace in the world, you know. So perhaps because you need to stand up to something, okay? Most importantly, you must stand up for yourself. Correct or not? Right? Okay? So once you, sometimes it's like this. It can be just as simple as, you know, when you stand up for yourself, other people are inspired by what you do. They are so inspired by the things you said, by your life, by your principle. Okay, so that's what it means by the ripple effect of peace in the world. Okay, maybe you're standing up for other people, and people will see you in a different light, saying like, oh, this person is such a great person, such a great leader. You know, they stand up for what is right. Okay, which is probably why the Justice card is here. Okay, so the last one before we stop. Practice courage each day. I think all the cards are connected very nicely, right? So practice courage each day. Practice courage each day. Okay, so how do you do that? You treat yourself like an empress. Okay, an empress is someone who is very confident, just like the high priestess. Okay, perhaps you need to learn the art of I wouldn't say the war, perhaps just the art of communication, speaking your truth, being true to yourself. I know who this reading may resonate to. I have a client who is going through something like this. Well, I just hope that she will watch it. So practice courage each day. Treat yourself like the empress. Make sure you want to be treated like an empress. Okay, you want other people to treat you like an empress. Okay, in other words, if you feel that this person said something that you are not happy with, and it really it offends you, speak up. Okay, be brave. Okay. Okay, so I feel the need to stop here. Okay, so so I hope you got enough insights. I hope you got enough information from this reading, and I really hope you get something out of this. I was almost done and the camera cut me off. So if this is where you part, I thank you so much for your time. I pray that you are safe. I pray that you are healthy, and I will see you next video. Bye. Hello pal number 3, this is going to be your reading. So let me put this golden rutilated quartz here. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this one right here. Okay, so what should you be focusing on during this time? Ace of Cups, 7 of Coins, the Moon. Okay, don't worry, I'll be clarifying I'll be clarifying the cards. Okay, so why is it that you need to focus on this? Chariot. So you have a lot of 7s here. Wait, no, only 2. Okay, right. So 4 of Coins, 3 of Swords. Okay. So advice: 2 of Cups, Page of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay. So you are very unhappy over something that seems to be going on and it doesn't have an ending. And at this rate, you are like, I don't know what to do anymore. So there's something that you're very unhappy, but at the same time you don't want to deal with it. Okay, this whole card. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me clarify. Just clarify it immediately. All right. So universe, what is this really about? Universe, I need 3 more cards. Show me what is this really about. Ace of Cups, 7 of Coins, the Moon. So what is it that they need to do? Okay, Ace of Cups, 7 of Coins, the Moon. Okay, so there is some sort of okay, first of all, it can be about work, but at the same time, it's like, I feel it's more of some sort of teamwork connection, some sort of like a rebuilding of something that is not coming, or you want it, but at the same time, you're not sure if you want it. And that's why you have to find out for yourself, what is it that's going to make you really, really happy? Your card is a bit like pile number 1, but let me see first before you go there. So you've been in this energy of, I don't know what's right and wrong anymore for quite some time, isn't it? But again, what is it that you really need to do? Perhaps perhaps it's more about, oh shit. Okay, if you're new to my channel, I don't take flippers, I don't take jumpers. Okay, so what else can you tell me from this? So what is it that you need to do? I mean, this card just shows me the problem. And okay, universe, can you just give me 2 more cards then? So what is it that they need to do? So you need to put an end to this, whatever this thing is that has been going on in your mind, that has brought you to this, I wouldn't say depressive state, but it's really close to it, especially when you have the Hermit, especially when you have the Moon card there. Okay, but it's a good thing that they didn't come out in the same layer. Okay, but you have to put a stop to this. Okay, you have to you know, Ace of Swords itself is about clarity. So what is the clarity that you need here? Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Swords. What is this about? I think you're confused over something, right? For some of you, you're confused over something. You need to find out the truth. You need to find something out. Okay, that's what the Ace of Swords is saying. Give me one more card for this Ace of Swords. Yeah, you need closure. Okay, you need to, but the cards at the bottom is saying that you need to find closure within yourself. It's not like pile 1. Pile 1 is them trying to connect with someone to find closure. But this one is very different. This one is about finding closure within yourself to stop feeling this way. You need to come to terms with something. That is what this reading is saying. Okay, why? Because you must have been in this feeling for a long time. 3 of Swords and 4 of Coins. 4 of Coins is a very, you know, I don't want to show everything. I want to be by myself. I'm not going to mix with other people again. You know, it's kind of like a very pessimistic kind of person. Okay, so why is the Chariot here? And you need to move on. You need to move again. Okay, can you just give me one more card for the Chariot? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you may have been stuck at this point. When it comes to this emotion, you have been in this emotion for far too long. Okay, and it's time to move on. It's time to get the wheel going. Okay. So why is the 2 of Cups here? Okay, let's clarify the Two of Cups. Five of Swords. One more, please. Okay, these three combinations, it does indicate that there needs to be some sort of communication between you and someone who you have a falling out with. You should really, I think you can watch pile number 1. Okay, they are more or less the same. Okay, but for this one, it's more about coming to terms with yourself first. All right. So Page of Wands. Universe, what's the Page of Wands here? Universe, what is the Page of Wands here? This one is just saying, you know, just close your eyes, don't think so much into it, and just dive into it. But dive into what? Doing what? So what is it that pile number 3 needs to do? What is it pile number 3 needs to do? Okay, first of all, okay, this is just saying, okay, this is, okay, it's a bit of mix of here and there. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me double check with the Queen of Swords first. So because it's a bit clashing. This one is saying don't do anything, and this one is along the lines of communicating with the other person. So let me double check on this Queen of Swords here. Okay, tell me more about this. Oof, oof, don't do that, don't do that. So Universe, tell me more about the Two of Cups. Maybe tell me more about the Two of Cups. That's the right question. Universe, tell me more about the Two of Cups here. Okay, so this is more about you feeling, so you have to love yourself more, you have to respect yourself more, because I think there must have been some sort of a betrayal, backstabbing, and there was a falling out between you and someone. Okay, and you have to be true to yourself, in the sense that, you know, this person betrayed you because this person is not a good person, or whatever. Okay, you have to come to terms with that. Okay, and just see things as they are. Okay, maybe it's just saying that, okay, you and this person have broken up or have separated. That's it. You don't have to think so much into it anymore. Focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself is better than focusing on this situation here. Okay, you have to focus on the tangible things for now, on the material things for now. Pay attention to, sometimes pentacles, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be tangible or material things. It can be the connection that you already have with the people around you. So if you have children, you have a significant other, you have friends, focus on them instead of this situation here. Okay, focus on the things that you already have. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Yeah, that's why there's Seven of Wands here then. So what is it that you need to fight and you need to stand up against? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Two of Wands. Feels very disconnected. Show me, what is this about? What is it that they're fighting against? So you're fighting against the worries, right? Okay. Okay, show me what is the Ace of Pentacles here. What is this pentacle about? Okay. Ace of Pentacles here is, okay, you are fighting against this new chance, this opportunity with a possible Emperor here. Okay, so, or it could be that you are trying to fight your connection with this Emperor here, because it's in the advice card. Okay, but don't worry so much into it. Wait, it's a bit, wait, hang on, I don't get it. Give me one more card for Seven of Wands, please. Oh, okay. So you have to fight for a connection? Is that what it is? So at the same time, you have to stop putting so much energy into this situation and, you know, thinking, why didn't it work out? Why didn't it work out? But at the same time, you have to come to terms that that thing is over. Okay? Stop putting so much energy into what that thing is, that situation is, that has been keeping you in the hermit mode, that has been keeping you in the moon energy, in the Nine of Wands energy. It's time to find happiness again. Okay, with or without this person. Okay, I don't know who the Emperor is. It could be, it's very likely a new person. Okay, so I feel that you are a bit resistant against against the idea that there is someone out there for you, because you're still waiting for this person, for this reunion, or whatever it is, this friendship. It doesn't really show me of a connection. It just shows me along the lines of friendship. Okay, so tell me more about the Emperor. I'm very curious with the Emperor. Okay, is this reading about this Emperor? Now I get it. This Emperor somehow makes you feel very left out in the cold. Then this person makes you feel very useless and worthless. At the same time, you are fighting. You're sort of like fighting for this connection. But the cards is saying that the card, okay, it's like this. For some of you, oh my gosh, this is too general. Okay, hang on. Okay, it can be like this. Maybe this person is wanting to be with you, but at the same time, you don't see your future with this person. So you are sort of resisting this person's advance for some reason. Very likely because this person is, you feel this person is too good for you. Okay, but but this person is an Emperor. That's the thing. An Emperor is a person who is so in control of their own energy. Okay, and I would understand why you will feel like the Five of Pentacles with this person, and it would explain why you need to be the Queen of Coins, where you have to focus more on your career, focus more on yourself even. Okay, Pentacles is something that is valuable to you. Okay, so it can be your dignity, it can be your pride. Okay, so in other words, you have to level up, you have to be on par with this person if you want to be with this person. If that is your case, then you have to fight for this connection. Okay, but the Three of Cups here does indicate that this has to be someone you know, right? But there's a lot of worries involved, and you're wondering, oh, I'm not sure where's this going, where's this leading. Okay, so wait a minute. So here, so we have the Seven of Wands here. And then I clarified with, I think this one first, then this one. Okay, you're trying to, you're having a lot of worries. You had a lot of anxieties and worries. You're not sure where things are going to go from here. So that's why it's in line with the Moon card. Okay. And then what happens? And then it was Ace of Pentacles, wasn't it? The Ace of Pentacles came up, and this shows me there's an Emperor. Okay. So you're worried about this Ace of Pentacles with this Emperor. Perhaps, okay, maybe you are dealing with someone who's gonna pick pile 1. Because pile 1 has an Ace of Pentacles in there, what they need to do. So perhaps that person is going to come up to you as an Emperor, and that really scares you. Okay, if that's the case, then Seven of Wands, you can think of it this way. What is it that you're willing to fight for? Are you willing to fight for your own dignity, for your own pride? Or are you willing to fight for this connection with this person? Which one is more important to you? Okay? Okay, so, okay, oh my gosh, oh please, Oracle cards, please help me narrow this down for pile number 3, okay? So I really hope this is going to help you. Patience, seriously? Patience? Okay, so 16. Patience. All right. Patience in the upright. Patience. Peaceful presence. Letting go of desperation. Okay? So this was what you were trying to come to terms with, right? Because you're so desperate for this connection with this person. Is that what it is? Okay? So this card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. Yeah, so, okay, never mind, again. On only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need, or to make you happy, you're blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. See? So which one is it that you want, okay? Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come true, okay? So, okay, I didn't say that right, okay? Ace of Pentacles is actually my dating app card. So maybe for some of you, there is a person around you, okay? There is a person around you that makes you, yeah, so like I said, so perhaps, like the Patience card is saying, perhaps there is this someone new, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, you're still thinking about another person, okay? It can be like that, okay? So just be patient and go with the flow. Be open to all kinds of options and choices that the universe is giving you. Okay? But it does say that you need to be at peace with whatever your choice is. So when you reach this stage of Seven of Wands, do you want to fight for the connection with whoever this was? I mean, I assume it's a connection with someone. I'm just giving a scenario. Are you going to fight for that connection? Or are you going to be at peace, you know, standing up for your own values, for your own dignity, for your own self-worth? Which one is going to give you more peace? Okay? So, now we go into the affirmations. I am the loving energy of the universe. So when you affirm this, it means you choose to vibrate in the loving energy of the universe. When you vibrate, sorry about that, camera cut on me. You will attract, where was I? Okay. When you vibrate in the energy of love, you will attract all the right things into your life. But you must first be open to choices and to options, you know, the universe will send to you. Okay? If you keep on holding or harping on to whatever this thing is that needs to die, that needs to be let go, okay, you will forever be in this energy for God knows when. Let it go for now. Because I think that's the only thing that you have not done, right? Think about it. That's the only action, that's the only decision that you have not done so far. Why not try something different? You may or may get back with this other person. But I think the most important thing is your happiness. You may be happier with another person. Okay, so long as you give yourself that chance. Okay, I think it's better than being in this energy, and it's so clear that, you know, this has to die. You have to come to terms with something. Okay, so finally, before you go, this is the last one. Keep going, keep growing, be unstoppable. So focus on yourself. Okay, so that's why the Queen of Coins is here. That's why the Queen of Swords is here, because these two queens just shows me that there's still work for you to do. Okay, it's different if they were at the king level where it's already stable. So this just tells me that you still have room for improvement for yourself. So keep going, keep growing. Okay, be unstoppable. Okay, it just means that you have potential. Are you going to let whatever this thing thwart you, stop you from growing? Okay, so this is where I stop. I hope that you get something out from this. Okay, I hope that you've gotten enough insights. I hope you learned something from this. So yeah, that's all from me. So I will see you next video. Bye.